Hello. So this video will show how to use the Google Classroom app on your mobile device. I'm showing this example on an Android phone, but you can also use the Google Classroom app on any iOS device, whether that be an iPhone or an iPad. And I'll show you some interesting features that are only available on a mobile device because there's a touchscreen. So when you first open up the Google Classroom app, that has to be downloaded from the App Store, and it's available in the Apple Store and in the Google Play Store. And you'll open up your class, and you'll see the stream with all the assignments that your teacher has posted. So I'm going to look at some sample assignments that I've made to show you how a PDF can be edited and created, and also a Google Doc or Google Slide. So first I'll talk a little bit about PDFs. So if your teacher assigns you something in a PDF or has a set of notes in a PDF, you can actually write on that PDF with your finger on your screen. So if I open up a document here that's a PDF document, you'll see the pencil in the top right corner of the screen. So I'll press on the pencil, and this is actually just a textbook example. So maybe your teacher is assigning you something from a textbook, and I have just I'm going to swipe to the next pages, and you can see that I did write something on the screen with my finger. So when you're in the edit mode, you have some options down here to write with your finger, highlight also, or write with a pen, or even type. So these are the features that you would see in the Canny app, except now that you're on your mobile device, you can use your finger to write too, which can make it easier to highlight things or fill out things that you want to write with handwriting. And so when you're done, you'll press save, and it will be automatically uploaded to Classroom as an assignment. Now, within that assignment, so what it does is it makes another PDF file that has the edits in it that it automatically adds into the assignment, and it shows up as edited. You can see edited there. So I'll go back and I'll show you also how you can edit a Google Doc and also edit a Google Slides within the Classroom app. So with Google Docs and Google Slides, there are a couple different options for how to edit an assignment. So with an example from a math class, if you wanted to use this Google Doc and answer some math questions in it, you probably would want to use your finger. So with the Google Classroom app, I can again hit that edit button. It's the same edit button that was there for the PDF. And I can start answering a question. It says, please answer number 19 and 22. So I could do number 19. And of course, I'm using my finger right now, and I have it set there. What if I didn't like that? Well, I could erase that a little bit. And then, so number 19 says, write each expression in a radical form. So I have x to the 3/6, and that's x to the 1/2 if I reduce the fraction, and that means that's the square root of x. So there I did the math problem, and I was able to write it by hand, and I can also zoom in if I wanted to make my writing a little bit better, too. And then I go and I press save. Now, let's say you have a Google Doc where you don't really want to write with your hand. You actually want to edit it as if it's a Google Doc. So I could do that too. So if I open up this sample report, it does open up in the default screen of writing with your finger using that pencil button. But you can see there's a little button in the corner that has a square with an arrow. That button is going to open up your Google Docs app. So the Google Docs app does have to be downloaded separately from the Play Store or the iOS app Store. But once you have the Google Docs app, you can edit a Google Doc. I'll press the pencil button down here, and I can edit this Google Doc with a lot of the same features that you would see on your Chromebook, and you could type a Google Doc on your mobile device and really perform all the same functions that you would in the desktop version. And just by pressing the check and then exiting, it would automatically save. And then for slides, you can also view a slides presentation in the write-up mode where you're marking up the slides presentation. And that would be a really great way to take notes on a presentation that your teacher has given you, or do anything you would like to by hand. So I'm waiting for this to load. It's going a little bit slowly. Let's see if that happens soon. Here we go. So if I click this pencil again, I can now write on this slides document, and it's a great way to take notes or complete any kind of assignment that your teacher has that's embedded into a Google Slides document. But if I go back, I'll discard my changes for now. I can also press that same button in the corner with the arrow and the box, and it will open up in Google Slides, and I can edit it as if I'm editing a Google Slides presentation with all the same features as the desktop mode. So I'll want to go to the edit mode. So I'm actually already in the edit mode, and you can see that you can click on anything on the screen and start double tapping to get your keyboard come up, and really edit your slide document as if you're using the desktop version. So I'll exit this here. So the last thing I'll show you is that with your Google Classroom app, you can also add any of these files directly into an assignment and create a new document. So I can make a new Google Doc, I can make a new Google Slides, I can even make a new PDF. So the great thing about making a new PDF is if you had an assignment where you wanted to complete it by hand instead of typing it, you could press a new PDF, and you could upload a PDF that's just your handwriting. So you could be doing any kind of taking notes as a way to take notes by hand if you wanted to do that during an assignment, or if you wanted to submit a math assignment where you're writing it by hand. You can do all that within the Google Classroom app just by adding that document to an assignment. So I'll press save, and it automatically saves that document into my assignment. So before I finish the video, I'll point out the last type of Google app that you can use on your mobile device is Google Forms. So for Google Forms, there is no special app. It will open up in the website. But you can still fill out the Google form, but you want to make sure that when you're in your web browser, you're signed into your school's email account. So it probably will ask you to do that if you're using your mobile device. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.